Well, I know I've been MIA, but I have been researching, trying to figure out how to make strut towers for this thing. But while I was doodling around with all that, I actually milled out this wheel. It fits. There's probably about a 1/2 inch of thread for the studs. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one and I'll show you all how I did it. So here we have it. Basically just took this router. This is not made for milling aluminum. However, I have used it multiple times on aluminum, other aluminum projects. But this is also not made for aluminum. So it did work on the other one, so I think it'll be okay. Basically just milled this little lip right here. I got it even with that ledge and it fit perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one done. I'm gonna set the camera up so you can see it. Let's check it out.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. How was that?
Bam! So now I'm just gonna get one of these bad boys and just smooth it out so it looks clean. Let's get it on the truck. Blam! Got him on there. All right, now we need to figure out how to build strut towers. I'm gonna go ahead and get the steering rack in. I think I'm actually fixing to go live too. Let's do it. Vamos. Noise. Steering rack is in and the struts are dummy mounted. So I'm gonna go ahead and like plate this off and then I'm gonna weld some tubing off of this and then bring it down into the frame. I'm probably gonna use the upper tie bar from the core support, but once I get all that built, then I'll be able to figure out where the strut's gonna go exactly. And then off of this upper rail or the upper tube, I'm going to bring the strut tower down and then weld the housing for that. So first things first, we need more tools. I need blam. That's what we need. Kershaw. Blam! So I've never used one of these before. Here's the assortment of dies. There's the jack. I'm gonna go live on Saturday and do all of this. So it's gonna be before I post this video, but we're gonna figure it all out together. Vamonos. I'm gonna go ahead and chop off this upper rail and apron from the core support, and I'm also going to straighten this out, get rid of all this, and get everything reinforced and ready to get this welded up here, obviously after it's bent. So let's hey, blam. Now it's time for plating all that, but I promised everybody I was gonna do it live, so I'm gonna call it a day. All right, so I went live and I was trying to bend a 90-degree angle, but I kept having issues. All right, so I'm not building a race car and I don't have a lot of money to spend on this thing. So after fighting and finally coming to my senses that I am struggling with this tube bender or pipe bender from Harbor Freight, I realized that not everybody has the money to just run to Harbor Freight and spend about 200 bucks. So here's what I did. Check it. So all I did was cut 3 pieces, well, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 so I can make this 90-degree angle. But it was a little tricky if you're gonna try this. If you're gonna try this, the tricky part is that whenever you cut your angle, you want to divide not by how many pieces you're going to use, but how many edges you're going to have. So this is a 90-degree angle, and I divided by 6. Why 6? Because there's 1, 2, 3 pieces that I used to make that 90. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 edges in here that equal the 90 degrees. So 90 divided by 6 is 15. So let's see, 15, 15, 30, 30, 30, yeah, 90. So yeah, that's all I did. And I know, bent tubing is a lot stronger. I know. I did grind the welds down just so it wouldn't look too choppy. I think it looks pretty dope with these angles in there. Again, I know it's not as strong as just normal bent tubing, but not everybody has the money to just run down to Harbor Freight and buy a $200 bender. I will use the bender on this piece. Just have to do a 60 or maybe 65 from that top rail to here. And then I'm gonna get different struts because these right there are really tall. So I'm gonna get some off of a Altima and then go from there. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this bent up and we'll see how it goes. First things first though, let's chop this jabroni off. I really like this tow hook, so I think I'm just gonna smooth this off and use this to cap off the frame rail right here, this cross member. I don't know, to me, it just, well, number one, I can't get it off. I mean, I could if I used a screwdriver, but it's been on there and I don't know, I like the way it looks. I might put another one over there. Anyway, let's get to it. Nyam. Grinding disc. Wire wheel. All right, let's do the other side on double time. Cut off disc. Subscribe and make the bell go ding. Vamonos.